Aloha High Vibe Tribe. It is PinkBella. Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a cosmic update for all of us. I'm going to be doing a deep dive into the Akashic records for us as we are in this very powerful eclipse portal. And this is take 2. So thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. And welcome back, all Starseeds, Lightworkers, Empaths, 144,000 divine goddesses, and those who are connected to the dragons. So towards the end of the reading, I am going to bring in few messages for the divine goddesses and talk about the upcoming grid work. Plus, I'm going to bring in some messages for the dragons because I'm now offering dragon initiations as well. For those of you who are wondering, there will be some grid work announcements for a one-offs where you can all work together with the dragons. So stay tuned for that. I feel like that will be coming for November. Okay. So if you would like to work with me before I get started, please check out the description box below. There's lots of offers on right now. Deep dive Akashic readings for you all, including working with the dragons, working with the divine goddess codes, working on your soul mission, Blu-ray, blue flame activations. Those are all on offer right now, and they're near the top of my website. So please email me if you have any questions. Super excited to be here. There still is some availability to work with me and the group for the divine goddess activations. There's going to be 3 sessions. So I've added a few more spots, so you can check that out. That's also at the top of my website. We'll be doing an assignment together at the end of October, in November, and in December for Lemuria. Okay, so let me just talk a little bit about, we are in the midst of an eclipse portal. It's going to go on for 2 weeks. It started with the solar eclipse on the 14th on Saturday. I hope you're all feeling well. It is very intense. That's why I have this background on right now. Very intense energy, over amplified ascension symptoms. Mine started a week before the eclipse. Mine have been about expanding my upper abilities, my upper superpowers, so my collective consciousness, more connected to the quantum field and the divine goddess and prime source creator. It's also an opportunity right now for all of us to expand and elevate and level up. Some of you might be feeling it in your solar plexus right now. You may have an upset stomach, or your lower chakras may be going through a recalibration and a reset. We're going through a full chakra and cellular reset at this time. And some of you might be feeling it in your spinal energy centers as well. There might be some blockages or some pain, because that's where we carry ancestral imprints and belief systems, okay? So right now, we are in the midst of 2 powerful eclipses. The solar eclipse that was on Saturday on the 14th, and then we're heading towards the lunar eclipse. So the solar eclipse, and as of today as well, continue to set intentions. As we get closer to the lunar eclipse, you're going to be shown on a daily basis what to release and let go of, okay? So these are very destined, transformative gateways right now. They are destiny calling. They are known to be accelerators for expediting our ascension timelines, both personally and as a collective. Let me just see. The one on Saturday was called the Ring of Fire, and that Ring of Fire went over North America. You can check out my previous video. I went through quite a bit of information around that. This is an absolute energetic reset, and we're going, as we get closer to the lunar eclipse, which is going to be a full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus on October 28th. That's going to be conjunct Jupiter, and it's going to we're going to have destined daily reminders of what we need to release and let go of. And this is going to be a fated ending and new beginning, okay? It's also a North Node eclipse that will be activating our soul gifts and our true soul's connections. We also are in the midst of an Arcturian activation and gateway, so I'm going to call them in as well and ask for their assistance today with the deep dive. They're one of the teams that I've been working with. Whether or not you connect with the Arcturians at this time, Earth is aligned with the Arcturus star system, and you are able to receive guidance and downloads and information from them, okay? They've been very much a boots on the ground team. I'm just going to ask them to come in. Prime Source Creator, Archangel Michael, and the Legions of Light Divine, Sophia, Goddess Mother, and the Divine Goddesses, and I'm going to call the dragons in as well. Okay, beautiful. All right, so we just ask the best messages for all of us, no matter what label. Oh, that's interesting. No matter what label we are placing on our journey at this time. Just hold on a minute. go. I'm going to just ask what cards want to come forward. What messages are most important for us? Okay, this is an, hold on. Let me just see if I can not shut off my video, but bring up my regular background. Choose background. Thank you for your patience. There we go. So we can all see the cards. Okay. Easier to see the cards. Okay, so AKASHIC Stargate. So what does that mean? It means that we have multiple doorways of opportunities that we can choose at this time, all right? So we're being aligned with our soul purpose and our gifts. We're at a crossroads and there's no wrong path. But you want to visualize that lunar eclipse that we're heading towards at the end, we've just walked through one of these doorways, and every single day you can change your mind and change your gateway and your doorway that you want to move through, okay? Halls of Amenti initiation. So we're going to be going through initiations. Make sure that we're in our integrity. You may have people from your past or situations or patterns from your past coming, and this is to help you align with your highest timeline, all right? And then the third and final message, a solar light upgrade. Sorry for the glare today. I've got my ring light on. We're going through a solar plexus chakra upgrade. Didn't I just share that? Inner fire and willpower. So we are to call our power back, and I'm just hearing as well that we're getting a full reset. We're getting a full reset and reboot, and there's lots, right where I am right now, we've been in clouds and rain. We've had really interesting storms, but we've been going through a full reset and reboot. You might also be experiencing where you need a lot of sleep right now, or you might not be able to sleep. That too will alleviate as we get closer to the lunar eclipse. Okay, so I'm just going to pull some psychic tarot, see if there's anything else that wants to come in. Recognition and reward. So the universe is fully supporting all of you with where you're at. You're exactly where you're meant to be, and you have an opportunity to level up and receive abundance and to move into your next highest timeline, okay? Number 5, financial and material changes. So 5s are good. 5s are that the energy's moving. Some of you might be trying to manifest more abundance and more different types of changes, and or those changes might be coming forward quickly and swiftly. And some of it might be, I'm noticing the rings on this person has, some of them might be relationship changes, okay? Know that these two, if people are getting removed out of our reality, it's to allow a new beginning, okay? Patience and planning. That's one of the cards that came through. So patience, make sure you're being incredibly patient and calm at this time and staying grounded. Oh, I love this. Stand your ground at the bottom, number 7. That's for us to stay. We're receiving a lot of cosmic energy, a lot of activations. You may feel ungrounded. You may feel like you're not fully in body at this time. Okay, so that's our priority. Remember to hydrate. I think the original reading said spend lots of time drinking water, in and around water, and by bodies of water. All right, I'm just going to pull some clarification cards, and let's see. Oh, interesting. I'm going to shuffle again. I'm going to shuffle again. So I want to make sure I'm bringing in the right messages. I don't think I shuffled. Okay, recognition and reward. Clarity card for that. 7 of Cups, choose wisely. Yeah, so make sure whatever you're wishing to manifest or whatever doorways you want to walk through at this time that you're choosing wisely, okay? Financial and material changes, 5. 3 of Cups. We got 2 3s and 2 7s. So 3 of Cups, that's celebrate your wins. Be grateful for everything that's going well in your reality right now, and the universe will bring you more of that. Patience and planning, there's 3 of Swords. So for some of you, you may be going through endings, grief, sadness, endings of relationships. To be patient with the process, because that is, I'm hearing that is a lesson around self-worth, self-love, and self-care. The overall message, stand your ground. We've got the Justice card, which is the Libra energy. Okay, so we have the scales are being balanced, and the universe is balancing them in our favor, whether it feels like it or not. Okay, so right now as well, we are still in the Libra energy. By the time, are we? We moved into Scorpio already? I think we've already. Nope, we're going to be moving into. I'm already ahead. We're going to be by the time we finish, the Arcturian gateway is going to be through from now. through the 22nd. So by the time we finish the Arcturian gateway, we're going to be into Scorpio energy as well. Okay. So scales are being balanced in your favor. And right at the bottom of the deck, it says rest and rejuvenate. The soul's out in nature. So make sure that you're spending time with the trees, with nature as best you can. Okay. And if you're not able to, remember to bring that nature inside. Okay. They wanted me to pull from the Heart Sigils deck just to see if there's any chakra. Any other chakras that wanted to come in? Any other messages? Oh, there's the trees again. Okay, so definitely we're getting the trees will help us stay grounded and rooted. They're all connected around the planet. And there's Archangel Raphael, the heart chakra. So we're getting a big heart chakra healing and clearing. And I ended up with a card from another deck. Raphael came in twice. And this one says cleansing, and there's a river, there's a body of water. Okay, so make sure that's really going to be a bonus for us through this eclipse season. Drink lots of water and be near the water. Archangel Michael's come in with word protection. So remember, violet flame, light shields, saging your home and your space. Okay. All right. Thank you, Archangel Michael. And that's our crown and our third eye chakra. Just as so those are the key chakras right now that we're getting a cleanse. Okay. All right, so I'm going to pull a crystal and a unicorn. Then I'm going to pull some goddess messages and then the dragons. Okay, so let's ask for a crystal that would benefit us all at this time. Black tourmaline, smudging, grounding, protection. All right, so because a lot of energies are being brought to the surface, this is number 40, smudging, root chakra. So remember sage, Palo Santo, whatever, incense, whatever you like to work with. Okay. And keep that tourmaline or that black stone with you. That's a transmutation grounding stone. Unicorn, what unicorn would like to come? Compassion. That's beautiful. Yeah, unicorn of compassion. So we're to remember to stay in our hearts and have compassion for ourselves and others. Be gentle with yourself. Forgiveness will set you free. See the light in yourself and others. So as an example, any world events right now that might be tossing us all over the place, remember to go back into your heart space, move into a higher perspective, and a reminder that just like the Billy Joel song, we didn't start the fire. This started long before we arrived here. Many of us are starseeds and light workers. We're here to stabilize the grid system and the energy field. And if we're getting triggered by anything, that's okay. That's our own personal healing clearing to raise our energy higher. Okay. All right. Let's see what goddesses want to come in and what messages they want to bring in. Okay. Artemis Guardian. That goes along with Archangel Michael. Okay. Sorry for the glare. Artemis. Artemis. You and your loved ones are saved and you're spiritually protected. Yes, it's very challenging when we're connected with people or areas on the planet that are under scrutiny and there's horrific things going on. We've been through this many times before, and we're to rise above it and know that we're protected and know that you can call on your angels. You can send light, you can send love to all those areas and all those individuals as well. Okay, and that's very, very helpful. All right, next goddess message that wants to come in, Pele, divine passion. Now this is interesting because right off the bat with Artemis, I'm getting that's like that's Atlantean. That's around the area, Egypt, those outlying areas, and Greece and Turkey, all those areas that have been going through a lot of turmoil. I'm not going to say some of the other areas right now, but you all know. Okay, that is a battle that's been going on long before that we even knew about it. Pele, this is divine passion, but this represents Hawaii. So this represents the Lemurian Stargate that I've been talking about. So be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? That's what Pele is saying for us as divine goddesses. And this is actually quite perfect. Let me just see what the third goddess is that wants to come in. Ishtar, boundaries. Yes, this is going to be one of our initiations through this gateway. Love yourself enough to say no to others. Demands on your time and energy. Make sure your energy is sacred. So make sure that you are taking really good care of yourself through this passageway, through this eclipse gateway. Okay, so right off the bat, for those of you who have joined, I'm super excited about the goddess Divine Goddess grid work assignment coming up. There's still some availability if you all would like to join. It's going to be a group Zoom call. It's going to be a small group. Right now there's 8 of us, but I'm being guided that we're going to have a total of 13. And you can also combine that with a Divine Goddess Empowerment Bundle with some sessions as well. And what we're going to be working on, first off, we're going to be stabilizing part of the Lemurian grid. So the first assignment will be in Canada, the west coast of Canada, the Pacific Ocean. Then we're going to be moving into Hawaii to stabilize some of the systems that have gone through a lot since August, and beyond that as well. And then we're going to be working on the Pacific coast of California around with the Mount Shasta energy, and we're going to be stabilizing and supporting the Divine Goddess codes that are coming in to anchor in and raise the frequency of the grids. Okay, so we're going to basically be setting up like a new, very powerful boundary as well. So that's so beautiful. And the goddesses are just saying that this is just the beginning. There's going to be a lot more of this to come. There is, and if you're being called to assist, just get in touch with me. Okay. All right. That's so beautiful. Thank you, goddesses. That's amazing. Okay. And let's go to the dragons. So the goddesses and the dragons are very intricately connected, but it's not just with the goddesses. However, if you didn't get a chance to watch my last video, key messages, those of us working with the Divine Goddess and the Divine Mother are going to be able to invoke the stability for the dragons to come back in. The dragons have been represented in movies and films as very dark and from a specific area in our constellation, and remember, everything has a grain of truth. So absolutely, there were dragons from Draconius. There were dragons that were trained to harm, and some of that might bring up fear and stress to clear, and that's going to be part of our grid work assignment as well. But the dragons that I'm working with are actually energetic dragons from higher dimensional frequencies and galaxies like Andromeda. The goddesses themselves have their own dragons. Let me just see if I can bring the dragon. Let me see if I can bring it back. There we go. Okay. So the dragons that I'm working with are very high frequency, and they will only return when the grids are set up to be high enough frequency and when we're open and we build trust with them. So that's what I'm going to just ask which dragons want to come in right now and bring us messages. But these dragons are more light frequency. They're not like the ones that we're being shown in the movies, except that they maybe have a similar, wingspan, etc. They are very, very powerful, but they're also, the dragons that are returning are very high frequency light dragons. Okay, they're going to be the guardians to assist us on the planet. Those of us that are divine goddesses, high priestesses that are working in our integrity are going to be building trust with these dragons to work with them to allow them to come home. Okay, and to assist us as well. So first off, we receive the silver dragon. And I'll just read this as well. It says, illuminates her potential with higher light to access untapped resources, look into your soul, see higher possibilities. I love that. So the silver dragon wants to come in and work with all of us through this passageway. And let's see what other dragons want to come in. The royal blue and gold dragon. Okay. So this is a very regal dragon, reminding us of our majesty. Strengthens you to stand in your power with wisdom, awakens you to your own integrity, and allows you to, and it's suggesting that we wear a cloak of power with pride. Okay, so it's just a reminder of our majesty, and I love that. That's so beautiful. The royal blue and gold dragon. Let's see what the final dragon that wants to come in. I love this. The aquamarine dragon from Neptune. So again, a reminder of water, that we are water, that this is a planet of water, and that we need to make sure that we're hydrating enough, but we're also spending time near the water as well. So enables you to access your deepest soul wisdom spiritually. And hold on a minute here. Spirituality and wisdom are available to you. We're developing our intuitive abilities, we're leveling up our superpowers, and we're receiving deep soul knowledge at this time. Okay. Thank you all so much for being here with me today. If you would like to work with me and work with the dragons and be initiated, there's some new offers at the top of my website. And you will go through dragon initiations and also healing and clearing if you have any fear or ancestral stress around the original dragons that were brought from this planet. I will be doing more videos about the dragons as well. The divine goddess assignments, we will also be working a little bit with the dragons that work with the goddesses as well. Super excited for this next level of work as we prepare for the 1111 portal. Check everything out. If you'd like to work with me, have your own deep dive, email me. And there's information at the top of my website. Mahalo nui loa. Take care, everyone. Have a beautiful gateway. I'll be back soon. Bye. Sending lots of aloha.